All right, welcome everybody to our It Works Opportunity Hangout. We've got a great group of guys with us tonight that are going to share some of their personal testimonies, and we're going to go over this amazing It Works adventure that we're on and the opportunity that we have to present to you. First of all, my name is Bryan Burnset. I'm Triple Diamond, currently with It Works Global. We have all the way to the top, Mr. Joel Dunn, Ambassador Diamond. Want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Joel Dunn, Ambassador Diamond, like Bryan said.
Next up, we have my personal sponsor and partner in crime, Matt Iamaio, who's Presidential Diamond.
Hello, I'm Matt from Orlando, Florida. Been in It Works since September of 2011.
Awesome. And then next down the line, we've got Double Diamond, Michael Paulk.
This is Michael Paulk, as Bryan said, because he's the man, he's in charge. Double Diamond been in for, I don't know, 14 months, December last year, something like that, so glad to be here.
All right, and then last but not least, we got joining us, we got Chase.
Hold on, guys. I'm Chase Chavis. I live in Lake County, Florida, and I've been in since March 2014.
All right, all the way from the fire department tonight. Well, thanks, guys, for coming on tonight. Matt and I are going to real quickly go through the presentation of what we have with our party pad, and then we'll get back to y'all in just a little bit. Matt, if you want to go ahead, give me 1 second. I'll pull up, and we're going to talk about what we're all here to talk about, that crazy rap thing. It's one thing that when we first started get going that I thought was crazy, and now here I am 3 years later, and it's a good life, that's for sure.
All right, let's do it.
Give me 1 second. Let me get this going. All right, we'll have to go with that. Give me a second. Just go ahead and go, Matt.
Okay, sure. Have you tried that crazy wrap thing? This is our flagship product, and when you put it on, it feels actually kind of cool and warm, or both. So you can definitely tell it's doing its magic. So you can click to the next one. Okay, like it says, it's easy, affordable, and fun. You take it out, and some people, I've heard rumors that people that haven't really heard of the product don't actually unfold it. You need to take it out and actually unfold it, so it can stress on your, your problem area wherever you apply it. So you put it on, and you can put it on anywhere from your chin down to your toe. You don't want to put the wrap on your face because we have a specially formulated facial for your face. And most people see results in as little as 45 minutes. Next, you there, Bryan?
Next slide. Next slide.
Next slide. There we go. All right, so this is what our product does. You can see it tones, tightens, and firms in as little as 45 minutes. It reduces the appearance of cellulite, gives you fast and lasting results from a botanically based formula. Only available through an It Works independent distributor, so it's not like you can go to a brick and mortar store, to a Walmart or a Walgreens and purchase our product. It's only available through an It Works distributor.
All right, real quick, taking a poll, who here had results on their first wrap?
I bloated my first wrap.
So Joel, what about the second wrap?
My second wrap, I had phenomenal results.
Third?
I had some on my third.
The third, and then Michael?
Yeah.
Fourth, fifth? Did you get results, Michael, from the wrap?
I don't actually need results because I have these chiseled abs, so it doesn't really apply to me. But
Awesome. Awesome. Well, that
so honestly, The truth is, it took about 4 wraps, and I do use the wrap probably every couple weeks. So yeah,
Awesome.
I got results on the 4th wrap, and now I use the defining gel and the wraps consistently.
Perfect. You know, that's just it. You know, everybody's got different results. Some people will see crazy results within that first 45 minutes, and some people it's going to take a little bit longer and a couple extra wraps to do it. That's why there's 4 wraps per box for 1 full treatment. That is an amazing product, and I was weary at first. It took me a couple months of my wife being in the business for me to try a wrap. But once she put one on, I kind of felt nice and tingly, and I was pretty amazed with the results. I've got a good picture of about a 6 months different where I used 4 wraps in between there, and that's when my eyeballs opened. But all right, back onto the presentation. All right. So this is what it does. It'll tighten, tone, and firm in as little as 45 minutes. Did you already go over this?
Yeah. There you are. All right. You there?
Yep. Hold on. Let me get back to it. There you go.
Okay. Become a loyal customer. Save up to 40% on your purchases. You can see the body applicator right there, the ultimate body applicator, with our sister product, the defining gel. What's really cool about the defining gel is you can use it daily. We also have an entire skincare line. We have the facial that I mentioned earlier, lip and eye cream, exfoliating peel, and many, many other products. And there's all kinds of perks, and you can get free wraps for each loyal customer you refer. So
Awesome.
why don't you tell us about the business, Bryan?
Yeah, real quick before we do that, I was going to jump back while we're talking about the loyal customers and the products. Have each one of y'all, because like you said, we are so much more than just the wraps and the products that were mentioned there. You know, I mean, the defining gel is great, the exfoliating peel is awesome, but we have a whole health and wellness line. You know, our supplements are amazing. I love my greens. That to me is one of the products that probably changed my outlook and on everything and my health by starting to drink the greens. I mean, over a 30-day period, I ended up cutting out all soda. So for me, greens and the New You are two of my favorite products. What other products do each of y'all use? I'll start with Chase. Chase, what products do you use?
I like the multivitamin. It makes me feel like a little bit better mental clarity and sharpness. I also like the greens. I have a sweet tooth. That kind of takes out all craving, so that's what I use it for. Helps keep my diet strict.
Awesome. And Michael, what about you? What products do you use on a daily basis?
On a daily basis, without a doubt, I use a defining gel. Like some of us, I have a lot of ink on the arms there, so I keep them looking nice and tight. And then my wife informed me, because, you know, I should have known this, but, you know, you can use the defining gel basically anywhere, so I use it, you know, on a lot of my body. I also have some ink on the chest, so I use it everywhere there. So the defining gel, and I take a New You every day, as well as I take the core nutrition. And sadly, I admit, I wasn't taking the greens because I wasn't a fan. Now, everybody thinks this is crazy, but I wasn't a fan of the berry. And I do like sugar, so it wasn't that it was too sweet, not that it has sugar in it. But I didn't really want, I didn't like it. Just that's the bottom line. So my wonderful killer wife one day goes in and she basically mixes a little bit of apple juice in a glass, just about that much, and puts a couple scoops of the orange greens into it, mixes it up. It's like I was doing a shot of whiskey, threw that sucker right down, and so now every day I drink the greens that way, and you can't taste it. So the orange turns out to be pretty good because you can mix it with, you know, other things, if you will, and it doesn't really have a flavor, to be honest with you. So those are the things that I now use daily.
Awesome. What about you, Joel? What products do you use besides all of them?
That pretty much sums it up. I guess the question is, what products don't I use? I use them like it's my business, because that's honestly what it is. I get paid to take these products. So if you're out there, you know, thinking that you work out at a gym and you're going to get paid to take all these supplements. This is probably one of the only ways that I know that you will ever get paid to take supplements is by joining a company like this where you actually get paid to take their products. So I take it like it's my business because, honestly, I'm a direct reflection of what we take. And my 60-day, my 8-week makeover, it was unbelievable. Lost 37.5 pounds, pretty much 10% body fat. It was a total lifestyle makeover. So I use them. I abuse them basically.
Awesome. And then my favorite product, of course, is the new Energy. How about that, Joel? Can you tell everybody a little bit about the new Energy that we have out?
Energy is amazing. It's something that's really never been done before. A lot of energy drinks are laden with chemicals, high fructose corn syrup, taurine, sugar, a bunch of things that really you shouldn't be putting large amounts into your body. Ours is made with natural fruit juices. The sugar that's in it, people are going to look at it and go, oh, but look, you've got sugar in it too. Well, the sugars that we've supplied are sugar that your body actually uses for brain function. Sugar is one of the main things that your brain uses for functioning, and you're getting the low glycemic sugars, so the ones that don't spike your insulin level. So you're not going to get the crash that's normally associated with energy drinks. That's why this thing is so amazing, and I get paid to drink it. How many of you out there are drinking energy drinks right now, not getting a paycheck every month from those other companies? I drink mine, and for some reason on the 15th of the month I get a really big check. So I'm just going to keep drinking them until they keep paying me.
Exactly. That sticker that everybody has on the back of their car is not paying them anything.
No, but the one on your shoulder is.
Exactly. We've got a sticker that you can put on there. Oops, wrong side. All right, I appreciate that, Joel. And next I'll go ahead and go into the business side. We left the party side, which is our little customers, and now you can join the party.
Okay.
All right. One day I'll get faster at all this back and forth stuff with the screen share.
Hey, did Matt go over a product?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, let's hear Matt.
Oh, sorry. Whoops, I'm jumping ahead of myself.
Who?
Yeah, who's that?
Matt.
I didn't know Matt was here.
Yeah, who's
All right, there you go, Matt.
That's awesome. No, if I could only take one product to a deserted island, it would definitely be the greens. One of the first things I put in my body every morning. And I like to kind of take the berry greens and the orange greens and mix them together because to me, it tastes like a fruit punch. Because sometimes the berry greens just by itself are a little bit too sweet, but the orange greens by itself might be a little bit earthy. But if you combine them together, it's like the perfect storm. So that would be my favorite product. I also love the essential bars. The Thermal Fit is a great product before you go to the gym or eat a meal. And the Fat Fighters, I could just keep going on and on and on. And of course the new Energy. So and the Defining Gel, and the Relief, and the regular.
Like Joel said, all of them. You know,
keep going, but
it's like we get paid to use them, and we do. And I'll tell you, I've noticed such a huge difference personally in how I feel on a daily basis, and just my overall lifestyle change, and how I cut out my soda intake, all the sweet foods and junk foods. I feel a lot better, that's for sure.
Yep.
All right, now we'll get back on to the party. So let me switch over so y'all can see what we're looking at.
Does everybody else feel like you don't know where to look when you're on the screen? I always feel like I'm looking down or to the side. Sorry.
Yeah, I got to remember to keep looking up at the light.
I know. I've got video ADHD. Sorry.
Like I'm on the Brady Bunch. Here's a story.
everyone do this.
All right, can everybody see this now?
Yep.
All right. All right, step one, join the party. The good thing about what we do and the opportunity business side of this is it's broken down into 3 simple steps for you. It is completely duplicatable, and it's something that anybody and everybody can do. It doesn't matter whether you have a doctorate degree or you're a high school dropout, and yes, I know both of those types of people that are leaders within this business. So step 1, become a distributor when you purchase your business builder kit. You join the party. You get a box of 4 Ultimate Body Applicator wraps. You get some Blitz cards, your wrap magazine, your party pad, a catalog, and It Works bracelet, and a couple other things to get you started. And this is going to help you launch your business. It's going to have everything in it you need it to kind of get going and get out there and start representing. You can also boost when you join. It kind of helps automatically qualify you for your commissions, and then it gives you some extra product. You can get the there's 2 different boosts that you can choose from. You can do the Party Booster, which is a $349 add-on, and it gives you about $400 in wrap cash, or over $500 in wrap cash. And then the Mini Booster, which gives you a couple extra boxes of wraps, and that gives you $300 in party cash. So this is just something to get you going. You join, pay $99, and you get started. Step 2, once you get your business kit ordered, you find 4 loyal customers within your first 30 days. It could be your mom, your friend, your cousins, anybody you know, the people you meet out on the street. And once you get those 4 loyal customers, for each 2, you're going to get what we call a wrap reward. So that enables you to buy a box of wraps for $25 instead of the $59 wholesale price. And then you turn around and sell those 2 boxes of wraps, and that's going to get you $200 in wrap cash. So again, within the first 30 days, you get your 4 loyal customers, you get your 2 wrap rewards, and that's step 2. And then step 3 we have is go Ruby. This is the backbone of our business. This is the backbone of everybody's business. Everybody builds rubies. Once you get rubies going and you get to Ruby and you start building other rubies, is when you're going to start getting into your diamond and your leadership levels. And all you have to do for that is gather at least 3 qualified distributors, and then you help one of your qualified distributors get their own qualified distributors, and then you're a Ruby. We have an awesome Ruby bonus going on right now that's actually a $1,000 Ruby bonus. So if you go Ruby within your first 2 months, then you get that $1,000 Ruby bonus. You can see everything and on the as far as the limits and restrictions and stuff like that, with whoever signs you up. All right. So that's the 3 simple steps. You're going to join the party, get your 4 loyal customers, and then go Ruby. And then once you get more people to join on board with you, as far as your distributors go, you teach them to do the same thing, and it's that simple. You follow those 3 simple steps, and you will continue to build a business. And the next thing we're going to go over is the average annual income. This, to me, as a green, is one of my favorite parts. I'm a very green type personality, analytical. All right.
We need some background music.
All right, here we go. All right, so the average annual distributor's earnings by rank. So the average for a distributor is $752 per year annually. That's a nice chunk of change. I mean, that's enough to at least cover your, the product that you're going to order every month and give you a little bit extra cash in your pocket. And then you can earn wrap cash on top of that. Earning those wrap rewards. For every 2 customers, you're going to get a box of wrap rewards, and then you can turn that into $100 wrap cash from the 25. The next step up from that would be executive. That would be the first promotion, and that's $3,132 per year. That's a good chunk of change as well. The next promotion above that would be Ruby, which is the 3rd step, go Ruby. And that's an extra $5,603 a year. After that, we've got Emerald, at $10,213 a year extra. Now those numbers, I mean, even 700, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000. You know, if this is something you're starting off part-time, that's a lot of extra money. I mean, that's you could work 10 years and not get raises to equal that kind of extra money per year. And then once you go above Emerald, you jump into Diamond. That's your our first leadership level, and it's kind of, you can see it's right in the middle. That's an extra $23,000 a year. And to come on and talk about the Diamond rank, we have Chase. So Chase is a Diamond, and then his fiance, I guess, or
we're getting there. We're getting there.
They're getting there. His significant other is a double Diamond. Put a little bit of pressure on him there. Chase, if you just want to kind of introduce yourself.
Why don't you just tell everyone here how old you are, how young you are, that you
thank you.
Of this company, because it's not typical. It's not very uncommon.
I am 22 years old, and for those of you that know me personally, Bryan is also 22 years old. We both work full-time jobs, and he actually saw the opportunity in this business and kind of, to be honest with you, she signed up as a distributor before trying any products. Like, she talked to somebody online, signed up, and that's kind of how it went. I ended up trying to wrap after a lot of hesitation, and then I signed up about 3 months after. And it took us a while to kind of, we started off on fire. We were signing people up left and right and growing our business and changing lives, changing our own too. Like I said, we love the greens, and Bree wraps, like, she's one of those people that has great wrap results. And as it went on, we started making a little bit more money, and then I saw this as more of an opportunity. And as our business grew, obviously the money grew too, but everybody in our organization, the only people that we knew beforehand was each other, and she knew one other girl. Now there's probably, I don't know, 100 plus people underneath us. So my favorite thing is we have people on our team. Someone just tagged me on Facebook in a status. A month ago she told us she didn't know anybody. She's about to promote to Ruby and get a $1,000 bonus. Last month we earned $50,000 in bonuses. We're about to earn another $10,000 this month. So the potential's there. It's been a great thing for us. We were able to get a new car. We were able to get, everybody knows closing costs on a house are coming up. Like, we're able to pay for those things that otherwise we wouldn't have been able to. We're able to pay for it in full too. That's the kicker.
And you're working as a firefighter too. You're currently, as you can tell in the background.
Actually, there we go.
Awesome.
So it's something that we started part-time, and I've had meetings with Bryan and Matt. We go and do meetings in Orlando, and they've kind of taken me underneath their wing. We have other great leaders. It's something that if you are looking to make an extra $50 a month well, we're talking about guys, so let's say you want to buy a box of bullets, let's be real. You're able to do that, but if you would like to be able to buy a new house, buy a new car, replace your income, it's something that we were able to do within a year. Some people do it a lot sooner, some people do it a lot longer, but really the possibilities are up to you.
There's no better opportunity out there, that's for sure. Well, thanks so much.
Actually, speaking of the things you brought up, our department hasn't had a raise in 7 years, and with It Works, we get a raise every single month.
Exactly. You control your raise. It's merit-based, so the effort you put into it, you get out of it. That's awesome. All right, well, thanks, Chase, for coming on, man, and congratulations again on all your recent promotions, and I'm sure we'll have some more promotions coming up, and congratulations in order soon. So I appreciate it. Hang in there, and we'll get back to you. We'll talk soon. Next up.
Yes, sir.
All right. Next up, we have Double Diamond. Are y'all seeing the screen?
Yeah, can you click back to the distributor earnings by rank?
Yeah, hold on.
There you go.
All right. One day I will have this all figured out.
It's all good.
This is just proof that you don't have to be super awesome to be able to do this.
Exactly. Anybody can do this. All right.
Somebody on right now is like, just push the button. Like, they know exactly what to do.
All right. So, Matt, you said something about going back to the distributor one?
No. We're good right here.
Okay.
We're good.
All right. So next we have, so that was Chase at Diamond. That's an extra $23,000. Now, his significant other, quote unquote, just made it to double Diamond. So between the two of them, that's an extra $70-something thousand, $77,000 a year average income earnings. On top of the bonuses and their current employment. But next up at Double Diamond, we have Michael Paulk earning an average of $54,309. And there you go, sir.
All right. It kills me not talking. So anyway, okay.
Have the floor.
I can't really.
Michael, sit on your hands.
Hey, my mouth. My mouth. My wife calls me the mouth of the South. So there you go. And by the way, let's see where's she at? She's right over there. Okay. All right. So here's the deal. We got in about 15 months ago, and for the men, especially that are listening to this, this Google Hangout, we do everything as a team. So when we decided to jump on board this business, we came on at the same time. We've run a couple companies before we came to It Works Anyway, and so Matt and Alicia, they're our enrollers, and they're the ones that basically talked to us about it for a while. And so anyway, we finally, I guess, got smart and woke up one day and signed up and got going, and hit Diamond in about 5 months, hit Double Diamond right at 1 year, and so like I said, we work as a team, and as a married couple, that are doing this. It's not that I just support my wife. I'm very, very active in it. We both go out, we both recruit, we both blitz, we both use the products. We're religious believers. The blood absolutely runs green. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but I almost tell people sometimes you got to get in just to really figure it out at that point. And so Angie was a teacher and a principal at our private Christian school at the church we go to, and was working long days. She couldn't even advertise It Works on her Facebook page. And so during that whole year, and by the way, she loved her job teaching, loved being, obviously past tense, because December, when we hit Double Diamond, she basically did well enough that she replaced her income to where she could just quit her job. Now, it wasn't that she didn't love teaching, but we have a 5-year-old daughter, and we have other children. We have a 15-year-old in the house. And anyway, she felt like it was just more important to be at home with our children. We also own a gym. As Rusty Lackey told me when he came to our rap extravaganza, he said, "This is a really nice gym. You got to get rid of this thing." And so we own this gym. It's a kickboxing gym. And sadly, what we really own is a job, because now I still spend quite a few hours there a day. And the truth of the matter is, we are working on an exit strategy, and the goal is to bug out of that thing. We'll sell it, do something with it. I don't know, but we will exit it, not because we don't love the gym and love helping people, but it's because we like what financial freedom affords, which is time together, not having to be away from my daughter for 8, 9, 10 hours a day sometimes. And I am the granddaddy of the group here, so I shouldn't have said granddaddy, maybe the daddy, approaching 52 years of age. And so, it's never too late. So it doesn't matter if you're, 22 like Chase there. It doesn't matter if you're 52. We've met distributors that are in their 60s and some in their 70s. So it's never too late to do this. So it's a fantastic opportunity. And as you'll hear from some other people, I'll finish up here. It's just a great company, and the products, people say, are the products good? That goes almost even without saying. The products are phenomenal. The opportunity matches the quality of the product, so I highly encourage you to take a good look at this. That's it.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Mike, for coming on. And You know, I couldn't agree more. And to kind of go off what you just said, it's the products and it's the opportunity and it's the people. You know, the people that we've met through this, you know, opportunity over the course of the past couple of years, going to the events and meeting people, you know, the Dunns, you know, the Conways, all these people. I mean, everybody genuinely not only wants their own lives to be as fulfilled and rich as possible, but they want to help you get to where you want to go as well. And you just don't find that in the regular workplace.
That's right.
Not even a gym or the job. Like you said, you own a job. You don't own a gym. You own a job.
We do, and you know, and can I do one? I'm sorry. Let me finish one last thing. This is an important thing that people need to understand. You know, the American dream isn't just owning a business of your own. The American dream, the reason why people own a business is because, you know, the mindset is financial freedom to be able to do what you want owning a business. And, you know, my wife and I, you know, we dropped. You know, we spent a lot of money. We spent over $250,000. We're not wealthy people. We spent over $250,000 to open a gym. Overhead every month in this gym is about $14,000 a month before we make $1. We've been open for 2 years now, and the fact of the matter is, I don't mind telling everybody this, there's no money there. We don't make any money out of that gym yet. And you know what's funny is people will look at us and they'll say, oh, well, congratulations, that's a great business. And we're like, it's an idiotic thing to do. What are you talking about? All this money we've had to spend and all this time we put into it, could we grow it into something fantastic? Absolutely, we could do that. We could make millions down the road, whatever, but at what cost? And how many hours and how much time? How much stress do we got to put into it? It works. You know, I got to tell you, my wife, she is really the catalyst right now. She's working full time, and it works because, you know, we want to get there quicker. Success loves speed. And the fact of the matter is, she now doesn't have to do anything if she doesn't want to. She's a full-time mom, stay-at-home business owner. She knows how to work this thing. If we want, you know, we go and have lunch, and we do what we want for the most part. So although I own the gym, I still do work for myself. Don't get me wrong, but I have to be there. I was there at 6 o'clock this morning teaching a class. I had personal training I had to do with somebody at 8. Then I turned around and taught a 9:30 class. I couldn't have left if I wanted to. So the American dream, folks, is not just owning a business. The American dream is the freedom that owning a business will offer you. That's what this company is. And we make way more money with It Works in a whopping 15 months than we'll probably ever dream of with this gym. So anyway, that's it.
Awesome. Thank you, Mike.
Thanks.
Sir.
All right. See how quick I can get back to my presentation.
Your newfound triple diamond, huh?
On to triple diamond, that's for sure. Woohoo! All right, can y'all see that?
Yep.
All right, so at triple diamond we have. Oh man.
There you go.
You're good. It was up.
All right.
That's good.
All right, so at triple diamond we have $104,842. Now that's a 6-figure yearly income. There's not too many. I think I saw some statistic. It's like 75% or something like that of Americans make way less than that. There's only like 20-something% that make over $100,000 a year, and I might even be inaccurate with that. But that's $104,842 at triple diamond, and that is the rank that me and my wife just promoted to. It's been 3 years since we started. We started back in 2012, and when she first kind of came about it, she had met Matt's wife, Alicia, at a photography event and became friends, and she blitzed her and asked her if she wanted to rap, and my wife wanted to do something nice for herself, so she went and raps. And then she came home with this crazy idea of, hey, I'm going to join this business. And I was like, yeah, no, you're not. What are you talking about? I had kind of grown up with my mom doing a whole bunch of different MLMs. She did Mary Kay, Longaberger, candles, jewelry, everything. And all I remember was her coming home with briefcases full of merchandise and spending thousands of dollars and doing nothing with it. So I kind of pushed it off to the back burner. I was like, you know, I'll support you if it's something you want to sign up for. You know, $99 is tight right now. I own my own job. I was doing landscaping, and then I had a tactical business. I did gun shows on the weekends. I was working 7 days a week. But I said, you know what? If it's something that's going to make you happy, spend the $100 and we'll see. But over the next couple of months, I was very onto her, like, all right, well, where's the money going? What are we spending it on? And she really didn't do anything for 9 months. She stayed at distributor, didn't really build, didn't do anything. But Matt and Alicia stayed pleasantly persistent. And basically, it wasn't until she went to an event. And that's one thing why I stress the live events, the corporate events, trainings, anything that you can get to will change your business. Once she went to her first event and kind of came back, she was a changed woman. She kind of saw the opportunity. She felt the energy, and that's when she started kind of really building. She ended up losing her 9-to-5 job, her part-time job that brought in about an extra $1,000 a month. And when she really went full force with it and said, you know what, I'm going to do it, no excuses, within about a month and a half, she had completely replaced her over $1,000 a month income. And within a couple months, I think within 4 months of that, she ended up going diamond. And then that's when I saw the comma in the checks and started really paying attention myself. And eventually, over the next year, she ended up building to diamond and then double diamond. And I went diamond when she went double. Longer story short, that's when I went in full-time, and I was traveling, doing gun shows, and gone all the time. I never got to see my kids, never got to see my family. When I was home, it wasn't fun. It was just do homework, and I never got to enjoy the quality of life. Now looking back over the past couple years, with my family and then Matt's family, we've taken several trips up the East Coast for 3 weeks at a time, 4 weeks at a time. Like Michael said, you can work from anywhere. It doesn't have to be one specific spot, and it's been life-changing. I mean, for us to be making, over 6 figures a year and both be able to stay home with our kids. Our youngest son has special needs. He has Down syndrome, and me being away before my job, it tore me up. It kept me away from my family and being there when I needed to be. And now that we have this opportunity, and we get to share it with a whole bunch of our friends, it's amazing. And I guess that's about all I got to say at this point. I could go on and on and on and on, but I won't. But again, man, guys, it's just an amazing opportunity. And I'll leave on this with my personal testimony, is guys, get out of your own way. Get over yourself. Don't worry about blitzing. Don't worry about, oh, what am I going to do? This isn't for me. This is a girl's business. No, it's not. If you have a heartbeat and you have skin, we have a product for you. And then the opportunity is for anybody and everybody. I've met Amish people, I've met 80-year-old grandpas doing this, to 22-year-old guys. It doesn't matter. We're making money, we're changing lives, and we're having fun. I'll drop my mic now.
Amen.
All right. And I'll pick it back up and go to, next up we have Presidential Diamond, which is $193,896 a year. That is over almost $200,000 a year. Most people go to school for, what, 8, 9, 10 years to try and make that kind of money as a doctor or a lawyer. And here, 4 years later or so, we have Matt Iamaio at Presidential Diamond.
All right. Bring it.
Bring it.
Bring it, bring it. That's correct, Brian. My screen's blue for some reason. It's supposed to be blue.
You're good.
Okay. It's blue over here, but anyway. Yeah, what you just said, 8, 9 years of school, my wife and I actually don't have any college education. And here we are, with this kind of income only in our own time. And just to put a tag on what you said at the end there about, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, owning your own time is worth more than money. There's 84,600 seconds in a day, so your time is currency, and you can't put a price on that. It Works is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's something that you build. It starts with one. Um, Everybody's path is different. Everybody's story is different. I'll tell you right now, it took us. Some people are getting to diamond. I've heard stories, and even there's a girl on our team that got to diamond in 3 months, whereas it took us actually 5 months to even reach the executive level. So it's really about being laser focused on one thing, on one opportunity, one business, and it works. Has not hit the tipping point yet. We're not there. We're still, and Joel told me this back in 2011, that back then he said that we're only at 1% market cap, and what that means is you go out and talk to 100 people, and still only 1% of everyone you talk to even doesn't even really know that this product exists. So there's so much room for growth. The tipping point is coming. I don't know, just the friendships we've made, and Bryan, like you said, just taking weeks at a time just to hang out at the beach and blitzing on the beach, blitzing while fishing, and driving up the East Coast and to wherever we want with no deadline to come back. And
you're able to live your life and build your business at the same time.
Right. And most people can't understand, like even my own family, like we were on the road for, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks, and they're like, well, don't you have to, like, go back? And I was like, no, not in this industry, not with this business model. You can take it on the road, and you can bless and help people everywhere. So that's what I really love about it. It's a lifestyle, and it's a lot of fun, enriching other people and seeing other people grow. We were really struggling before we found it works. I was in another network marketing company, and I struggled in that really bad. And a 74-year-old man, just to show you that guys can do this business, a 74-year-old man blitzed my wife where she was working at a wine bar. So guys can do this business too. And this guy was clueless. He didn't know anything about the business. He didn't know anything about the rep, but he was willing to go out and be the messenger. And since he was willing to do that, we put over 15,000 customers and distributors into his business. So guys can do it too.
Awesome.
So that's my condensed version.
and it's good because to go off what you just ended on, it starts with one. It starts with one person. One person can change your life and your business. And for all of us on here tonight, the one person that it did start with was the samurai over here, Joel Dunn, at Ambassador Diamond.
Ambassador Diamond.
He's here today?
He is.
Oh my gosh.
Number 200.
So Ambassador Diamond is $585,909 average annual income.
Holy crap.
That to me is insane. I mean, that's double from presidential, but that's over $500,000 a year average income. And on with us, we have Ambassador Diamond, Joel Dunn.
Well, let's not be confused by that because of the fact that it says average and we're nowhere near average. We also actually have another level that's not even on the income chart, and it's called Black Diamond, and we are almost Black Diamond. What that is that is 6 consecutive months at $100,000 a month in income. So if you're wondering if you can make a 6-figure monthly income with this business, you absolutely can. So a little bit of our backstory, we've been in almost 6 years now, and when we found this, we were going through the worst time in our life. We were hard workers. We were probably doing the same things that all of you have been told. Go to school, get a good job, work that job forever, but we wanted more. So we started reading books and found out, okay, well, you need to get into franchising. Franchising is the big thing. So we got into franchising. It was great for like a week. I had to spend a lot of money to get into it. With this, you only have to spend $99 to join. So literally, it is something that you can just get in and almost become profitable instantly. We had the franchise, and then we got into real estate because that was, obviously the thing that everybody always does. And then something happened. The economy, the bottom fell out. So what ended up happening is we ended up standing in food lines, lost our businesses, lost the rental properties, and we were standing in food lines so that we would scrape enough money together to make the mortgage payment so we wouldn't lose the house. And I know a lot of people are out there thinking, well, that was 6 years ago, you're making a lot of money right now. But those are life-defining moments. Those are things that will never leave you. And it's one of those things that you will tell yourself you will never go back to. So if you're watching this right now and you are at that point, know that you found what you can do to get out of that. Because we were hard workers. It wasn't that we weren't hard workers. It's just everything was stacked up against us. Here, hard work is paid like through the roof for. So if you're a hard worker, welcome. We love people like you. Yep. And the funny thing was that I don't say we found it works. God actually put it into our life because what we were going through was just unbelievable. And he said, well, here's your way out. And that's exactly what we've done. As you've heard a couple of the other guys talk about, doing other things, the pyramid. Well, we did all those too. I like to say I was a serial failure because everything that we did, we worked really hard at but never got anywhere. So the biggest difference between what you're looking at right now and everything else out there is multi-level marketing or pyramid things have always been about a premium product at a premium price that nobody other than the reps want to purchase. It's not something that customers will readily flock to you. It's almost like you have to force your cousin, your sister, and your parents to sign up just so you can get a commission check for a product that they don't even want. The great thing about It Works is we've got a first-to-market product. Well, what does that mean? We're the only ones that have it. End of story. Our products are premium. They're at a discounted price. Everybody wants it. They just don't know it exists yet. That's what we have going for us. Why do you think our numbers are going through the roof? Because we've got stuff that people want. It's not stuff that we're just trying to hawk off onto people so that they'll sign up and join our team. No, we have got a legitimately amazing product line that everybody wants. They just don't know it exists yet. That's how I found out about it. I was like, well, that doesn't work because we own fitness franchises. And Mike would probably say the same thing. When he found out about it, he's like, scientifically, that doesn't work. With all the background that I have in nutrition and training, you can't spot correct. But for $25, I'm sure going to go prove it wrong. And then I'm sitting there, and after 45 minutes, I had amazing results. And I'm like, well, now I got a problem. It worked. And I thought to myself, I know every woman will sell a kidney, a child, not pay an electrical bill to get $25 to get skinny in 45 minutes because we just bounced a check to buy 2 of them because we were so broke at that moment. So what you've got your hands on is something that is so revolutionary and so amazing with a compensation plan that is out of this world. I mean, if you were to look at where we were back then to where we are now, completely different people. It's amazing to see what you're able to do and whose lives you'll be able to change. These 4 guys that are sitting down here in the corner, their lives are changing. They're going out and changing lives. And the reason why you were invited to watch this is because we want to help people. That's what's so great about this business model is we cannot make any more money unless we help you make money. I always tell people, they're like, well, aren't you going to make money off me? I'm like, well, would it be okay if I got paid $2,000 to help you get a $10,000 bonus? And most people would not argue with that. If they would, guess this isn't really for you. You might want to go back and work for your boss. Because if you're looking at those guys down there and you were looking at those incomes, I ask you to go into work after you're done watching this video and go to your boss and say, okay, so here's the deal. I want a raise of $23,000, and I only want to work no extra hours for it, and can you pay it to me on the 15th of every month? And then next year I want you to bump that up to like $53,000. and see what he says. If he looks at you like you're crazy, that's because stuff like that doesn't happen. Your plan A was exactly like my plan A. Go to school, get a good job, work that job. Plan A is not going to get you everything that you want. Plan A is going to help you survive. It's your plan B and your plan C, which we hope this is going to be your plan B, that's going to help you live the life that you've always dreamed of. And that's what you have here, and I'm so thankful for you guys for having me on here. I mean, really, it's amazing the things that these guys are doing. And that's why I'm so honored to actually be on this with you guys, because you guys are just killing it right now.
Awesome. We appreciate that, man. It's awesome to see. You know, I remember just a couple years ago, the first green carpet event that I went to was my first event. Was at the golf course. There was maybe 150, 200 people there. Maybe 50 guys, if that were all like more or less spouses. I know you were there, Joel, and a couple of the other top male leaders that are still in the business. But now we go to a green carpet and we're 4,000 or 5,000 strong.
Yeah, and what's just mind-blowing to me is, okay, so we just got recognized at the DSM Top 100, which is the top 100 companies in multi-level marketing, and we were number 15 on the list for North American companies, and the company that was number 1, they had on record like 1.8 million distributors. They had 1.8 million reps in their company, and we're just scratching the surface of 100,000. So to give you the idea of where the growth is, you've got from 100,000 right now to the 1.8 million. Somebody's going to be a millionaire in there. Which one of you guys is it? So
well, I think all four.
Really, this truly is who wants to be a millionaire. Just got to do the work.
And that's awesome too, because like you said, it's merit based. You know, this is where hard work will get you paid. In a regular 9-to-5 job environment, it doesn't matter how much harder you work. You could work twice as hard as the person next to you, and they could be making twice as much as you.
Yep.
That's just the way that the economy is. You know, we're taught, like you said, to grow up, get a good education, get a stable job, live paycheck to paycheck, just survive. Don't live. Don't do anything too crazy. You know, maybe invest some money in a stock market, but none of that's going to give you an adventure. It's not going to give you a life. It's not going to give you the freedom that you want to live life on your terms.
Exactly.
And even like you said, owning your own business. I think almost each one of us here has owned our own business before, and I just owned a job. I was a slave to myself. You know, this enables me to take the time off to sit here and spend time with my wife if I want, with my kids, and I can work this business and help my friends in the business from anywhere.
Yeah.
From Florida to New York to Mexico. Well, not Mexico yet, but I could be on vacation there working.
Exactly. Oh.
One day we'll be open worldwide.
That's right.
All right, well, fellas, I thank y'all so much for coming on and for sharing your advice and wisdom and experience. To all the guys and ladies, if you're watching, like they said, this is such a great opportunity. You've got 2 different options. You can join as a loyal customer and just take advantage of our products. Like Joel said, over 80% of our business comes from customers just ordering products each and every month. So you're not reliant, if you do decide to join the business, you're not reliant on getting people suckered into joining just so you can make money. Whether you join as a distributor or a customer, you're going to pay the same amount. You get the same discount as long as you join one of those 2. Otherwise, you're going to pay retail. So you can join as a loyal customer, enjoy your 50% off wholesale pricing. You can get perk points, earn money back, free shipping. Or you can join us and get all the same things and make money and friends while doing it.
Right.
I'll tell you, it's definitely been the best decision we've ever made, and I'll never look back.
What's beautiful is you can become a loyal customer. For $59, you can get, a box of wraps. But what I like to tell people is, okay, you got a box of wraps. for $59, $60. For $40 more, you can now become a distributor. That's all it is.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, even it's funny. You have people join as a little customer, and they can earn free wraps by referring people to us. But you could also make money. You could sign up as a distributor and turn around and sign those people up as your loyal customers. But everybody has their own story. Everybody's got their own timing. Some people, it's best, they just want to start off as a customer, start enjoying our products, and then in a year from now, 6 months from now, if something happens, maybe it's their time to join us. So whatever it's your time, we're here for you. Whoever sent you to watch this video, just get with them, discuss it. We'd be more than willing to talk to you. If you ever have any questions, you can reach out to any one of us. We're all on social media. Guys, I'll let y'all have the floor if y'all have anything else y'all want to add. Otherwise, thank you so much for coming on. Joel, as always, thank you, sir. Anybody got anything they want to add before we sign off?
I'd like to plug one last thing, and it's a call that Bryan and I do monthly, and it's called the Power Call. And we basically interview an elite top money earner once a month, or even corporate. We've had Mike Patillo and John Eric on, and soon our CEO. But tomorrow night, and I don't want to make this too dated, tomorrow night we're going to have one of the top earners on for the last several years, Quentin Conway, Ambassador Diamond, and we'll be doing them each month, each and every month. So I just want to kind of plug that.
You can go to Facebook.com/IW Power Call. So IW Power Call, and you'll be able to stay up to date with all of our current calls that we have. Like you said, each month we have somebody on, and we do this just to show that men can work this business just as successfully as anybody else.
And Joel's been on actually in 2014 and 2000.
Yep, we've had Joel on quite a few times.
Whoop, whoop.
All right. Well, guys, thank y'all so much for coming on again, and we'll talk to y'all all soon. Have a good night.
All right,
Thanks.
Good night.